Hello and welcome to Dingoes Ate My Podcast. I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
I'm Justin.
And this week we're talking about the episode Hell's Bells.
Oh man, the wedding episode!
Hell's Bells.
So this episode originally aired March 5th, 2002, attracting 5.6 million viewers. So let's quickly go over what happens in the episode. So, before Xander and Anya's wedding, Xander's future self suddenly appears and warns him that his marriage to Anya will be the beginning of a life of disgrace and pain. Xander is shown flashes of the future, convincing him to call it off. But later it is discovered it is only a demon taking revenge on Anyanka from her demon days. Nevertheless, the wedding doesn't go ahead, and Anya and Xander break up.
So, obviously, my problem is, I guess, perhaps Xander didn't completely believe that it was his future self, because wouldn't that kind of create some kind of time paradox?
I mean, we've had space demons.
So,
We've had tons of other weird shit.
Okay, time traveling from the future is a bit more weird.
Is it?
Yes.
It has a couple more disastrous implications.
Exactly. It kind of does.
But, yeah.
But then it's also a case that Xander has seen a whole bunch of this shit. It's Sunnydale. It's over the Hellmouth still.
It would be the point where it would completely ruin the writing of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Okay, but you could also argue that maybe, he used, a dimensional portal to get through or something. Shenanigans.
Like I said, it would ruin the writing of the whole story of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
But again, it's revealed to us afterwards it was a demon playing a trick to give revenge on Anyanka.
Which makes more sense, because that's what it is.
But nevertheless...
But, I mean, Xander believing, at least part of it, that he'll end up being kind of an asshole in the future.
Well... From his supposed logic and from what the show decides to show us, that one particular point he was most concerned about, and just seeing his own parents with how they react to things, leaves him concerned for how his future with Anya would be.
Yeah, he's more concerned of what he himself is going to become.
Yeah. So quickly, just to go over music, there's only the original score by Thomas Wenker, and international titles. Oh. So in German, Hellish Wedding.
That's kind of hidden on the nose, but okay.
In French, the French brought their A game for this one.
Something that tops Hell's Bells?
I think so.
Alright.
The Noose Around the Neck.
Huh.
What to call a wedding episode.
Yep. So I love that Willow is Xander's best man.
Yeah.
It's so perfect.
Yeah.
And she still has to wear the stupid dress.
Why can't I just wear a nice sort of suit?
And if she wants to wear a tux or something.
Seriously, having to wear all this, which, quite honestly, out of all the particular outfits that were there, the dresses were not terrible.
They were pretty bad.
I just love how the start of the episode kind of set the tone, oh, this is awful and something or other, and it's storming outside.
Anya comes in, it's like, oh my gosh,
and then she hugs
so
both.
beautiful.
She goes for the hug, and I love the look on Willow's face of just oh, fuck.
God damn it.
It's so good.
But as well as showing some of the particular dynamics between people and how far or strong it's kind of stayed and come up to those particular points. With Buffy assisting Xander with getting things together, and getting teary-eyed with him, getting married at the start, and just, how they much it feels.
Yeah, it's great. Because they're all meant to be best friends, so of course there's all this stuff going on.
It's so marvelous. Then you get to the families and all the demons. Oh.
Oh, and they have some fun feuds. So not really fun. They kind of riot.
There are many fist fights.
That bloody uncle. It's check out my date. I'm not actually his date. I'm one of the servers. Please help.
And Spike is there for some reason.
Who invited Spike?
I don't know, and he brought his new girlfriend, so
I
that
honestly
Buffy
think
could get
he
jealous.
just crashed it.
That's possible. Yeah, that's likely.
And then said, screw this, I'm out of here.
Did it hurt at the very least? It's like, dude, this is possibly the worst thing you possibly could have done, but I'm not getting back together with you. Okay, fine. I'm out of here.
Okay, so, what else? Oh, yeah, okay. So I love when Anya's going over her vows. She says something about being his little sex bunny. or something like that. I think it's Tara who's like, I don't think you should say sex bunny in your marriage vows.
I think it was Puppy. If it was anything like Bunny, I would be like, she's terrified of bunnies. Why would she say that?
Yeah,
That's
she would
true.
say bunny.
I love that. And she's like, why not?
Why not? Sex is fun.
Oh, Anya's the best. I've got bad news. Anya's not going to be happy after this episode.
Yeah,
well, no
if-
shit. Like, right at the end, she was all gonna be turning demon.
She's talking to her former demon boss.
Yeah, and apparently her former demon boss is like, alright, we'll give you another shot at being a demon.
Well, they never
something.
She never says. They never say she's going to be a demon.
No, it's just a
Or
case
give
of
her
look
power.
up
It's
and
just
give that
implied.
specific look of, oh, things might be happening.
Yeah, it's implied that it's just gonna get real soon.
Yes. So, what did you all think of this episode?
Just downhill spiral of things. The light, little happy things that helped out from the other episode and whatnot, and then just everything's starting to go downhill.
Yeah,
It's kind
just
of
going
worse
to
because
get
the episode
worse.
starts off being really funny, and then it kind of just starts hitting you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also funny because maybe not funny, but they're basically saying how much, Xander and Anya were basically Buffy's hope,
Yeah.
bright light of hope
Yeah.
in life.
Yep. And look what
And
happened.
they just diminished that light.
Yep.
Like, well, shoot.
So, next week we'll be talking about the episode Normal Again.
Sure.
Oh boy.
I'm sure it'll be normal again.
Normal, sadly,
this is a
and what's
pretty controversial episode for fans. So, general description of next week. The trio unleash a demon whose powers make Buffy believe that she is in a mental institution and that Sunnydale and all her friends and adventures have been just figments of her imagination. Eventually, Buffy attacks her friends, locks them in her basement, and unleashes the same demon on them.
Oh, nuts.
Oh my.
Buffy go crazy.
Oh yeah, going crazy. That's not normal again. Yikes.
It's
Oh,
gonna be
boy.
good.
It's almost as bad as when Willow just decided to wipe everyone's memories.
Oh, that's not the worst thing Willow will ever do.
Oh, I'm sure.
Anyway, until next week, I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Justin.